doing today? Let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Hey, Latoya, greetings to you. Hey, Alicia, thank you, boo. How you doing today? Hey, Ronette, how you doing, boo? All right, thank you, Sappy. Hey, T. Wilson. Hey, boo. Thank you. Latoya's from Cali, y'all. Favorite reactor girl was watching the SW Escape show at the pause. Thank you so much, back at Tea Time 07. And I watched one of your videos. Tea Time. I did not know that you were on YouTube. I gotta shout you out. Your channel's probably bigger than mine, but you're one of my night riders, and I'm gonna shout you out anyway. For real now, hey boo, good to see you. Love and happiness. Hey, love and happiness is in Chocolate City, y'all. Welcome, boo. Ronnie. Yo, we gonna get started, cause y'all last night, after I did that live, it was 2 o'clock in the morning for me. And I wound up going, sitting in the living room, turning on the TV, doing some extra work for something else. And the time slipped away from me. Next thing I know, y'all, it was almost 8 o'clock that morning. And I had no sleep. And at my age, girl, we gotta sleep. So I had to go to sleep, y'all. I'm just showered and all that stuff. And I'm just getting up, showering, and coming on this live. My butt was tired. But I like being here with my night riders. I just love it. It's so much fun. right, y'all, we're going to get started. Welcome, 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 welcome back to Chocolate City. Where in Chocolate City, y'all know the drill. We do what we want, when we want, because we run these chocolate streets. Hit the like button for me as everybody come in, like LaShara said. Thank you so much, my love. Miss BB. Hey, Miss BB is here in Chocolate City, y'all. I'm so glad to see each and every one of y'all. Like I said, I apologize for being on so late, y'all, but I've been asleep all day. On my off day, I have been asleep. Normally, I'll be trying to do videos, but I ain't gonna be late like I was last night. You know, my age, we gotta get us some Z's. I wanna know one thing, y'all, if y'all can hear me, because I'm trying to work on this sound. Let me know. You know, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but my I don't even know what to call it. My signature for my channel is eyes with eyelash because I'm a makeup girl. So Midnight Star, I started to use a car, but then I thought no, because that wouldn't be feminine. Like, you know, even though the Night Rider was a car, we're feminine Night Riders. So, you know, my signature, I don't know if y'all seen it, I'm gonna put it on this live, is the eyes with the long eyelashes that are all made up. That's my signature. So if y'all have any eye emojis, eyelash emojis, send me an eyelash emoji if you understand what I'm talking about. Janice, hey Pooh, Janice is here. Miss Keisha, hey Boo, I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome back home. Zolan69, hey Boo, welcome back home. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got Keisha, I got everybody in the building. My A1 day ones are here. I don't see you, CC. I don't see CC. But I know she coming. All right, y'all. Let's get started. What did y'all think about reaction therapy? Is back at home. She's in Chocolate City, y'all. All right, thank you, Alicia. Back with Tea Time. Say hey, reaction. Dana Barfield. Hey, Dana. Dana is in the house. Hey, boo. Get ready for Easter with the family. And you may let's start. You know what? My kid is an adult in graduate school. So it's just me. I'm divorced, it's just me. But I don't know. I just don't have a reason to do it. But I wish I did. Because I would love to have kids around here running around talking about they want some Easter basket like my son used to do. Miss Two, I'm so happy you caught one too. Good to see ya. Welcome to Chocolate City. Y'all, did you, did y'all see? Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this. Jasmine, you need your butt whooped. I did not know that Jasmine could do hair that good. Did y'all see her do them children's head? The two oldest, Kaylin and Amaya. Girl, the parts were straight. She washed the head and she flat ironed it straight. Got them parts nice and crisp. You got 4 grandbabies. Girl, I can't even. My son is you know, he in school and he going on by his career path and all that stuff. He ain't thinking about no kids. But the thing is, one day, if it's in God's will, I'm going to have some grandchildren. My kids' baskets are ready. I know that's right, reaction. I did that too with Jay. This whole time she could do the hair. Yes, T Wilson. Yes, she is lazy. Miss Toot say, hey, love and happiness. Jazz just lazy and don't want to do the hair. Girl, I couldn't believe it. When I saw her in that video, sitting down there doing them chilling head, it's a shame before the Lord that Jasmine, let them kids go around the way they did. And then look, Amaya had a concert. She should have done her hair for the concert. She sent that child to school with her head looking like girl, like PUBIC hair. It looked terrible. She better cut that baby hair for Easter. I'm coming. Please go on, cause she ain't gonna do it, cause his head looked terrible, y'all. He walking around there like a little zombie because he needs some shoes. Jasmine, buy that boy some damn hard bottom shoes. That's why he's struggling with walking. He keeps flat footed. He can't walk without them shoes to help him. Once he get that going, then you can take him out shoes once he gets to walking good. And you know, about a year or so, the sugar woman, you know, it ain't working. He should be running around that house, falling all over everybody. Shut up. Leave me alone. All that, he ain't doing none of that. Michaela is home, y'all. Hey, Michaela. I'm here, boo. I'm sorry. I've been asleep all day. Hey, Uniqua. Y'all. Uniqua is back home at Chocolate City. Hey, we got a newbie, East 21st. Did y'all see how dirty the house was? Yes, East. And I thought, Lord have mercy. At least you should have cleaned up before you put the camera on it. And she set the camera. Excuse me, y'all. She set the camera so far back where you can see that the whole house was just damn filthy. There's no excuse why she can't keep up her hair care. Hey, Bluey boy, that's what I say. Clem Carter is in the building. Hey, Kim. Hey, Clem, I'm sorry, boo. You know the sad part about it is the hair should have been done. You are exactly right. We say, girl, I'm just an old country girl, Michaela. Just an old country girl. Want to say hey to Clem one more again. The children's place has a good set of sisters. I got good deals online. You know what? Everybody was telling her when she was in that little mall to go to the children's place. She went there and bought little $3, $4 t-shirts. They have sales all the time. You get all that stuff, you go to the counter, and they're giving you all this 50% off, 70% off. Ain't no reason for her children to look like that. But y'all, did y'all know the bitch can do their hair and make it look like something? Hey, JS, y'all. JS is back in Chocolate City. How you doing today? Girl, did you know that she can do hair? She did them children hair. Mr. Keisha say, hey, Tate. You know she did them. Hey, Tate Allen is in the building. Hey, Tate Boo. Did y'all know? LaShawn say, hey, Tate, blessings to you. Y'all know that bitch can do hair. I mean, to do those children hair and make it look like something. You should see Amaya. She braided it in this cute little braid pattern, y'all. And she put beads on it and two little puff things on each side. Caitlin's hair has either she added extension to it, because that's what it looked like she was doing, but I'm not sure. But Caitlin's hair is so neat, y'all. You can tell she went to the beauty supply store because she put them little, I wear them sometimes when I wear dreads, put them little gold things in her head. They was all over Caitlin's head. And y'all, that child was so happy. You should see how happy they were that their hair was done. Caitlin couldn't even contain herself when she was having her to turn around. She kept telling her, turn around, turn around, turn around. If she put extensions in it, I'm not sure. It looked like she was trying to add some, but I'm not sure if she did. But if she didn't, Caitlin's hair has grown so much, and it looks so nice, y'all. Hey, Latoya, they should never walk around without their hair done, all five of them. Exactly. Step by faith. I'm so happy to see you. Welcome home to Chocolate City. I'm proud of it too, y'all. I'm proud of it too. Jazz braided those kids' thoughts and prayers. Exactly. Exactly. I agree. She do want people to do things for her. But like I said, she a grown tail woman. Ain't nobody got to do nothing for her. Was that a new intro? Jazz has yes, you saw it, didn't you? You saw it. I was gonna touch on that. That sure was a new intro. And Tate say peace and happiness. Lashara, you see that was a new intro, didn't you? What is wrong? Would you say, what is wrong with her? Buy that boy hard bottoms. You know, Alicia, I keep telling her that's the only way that boy is gonna walk right. Because y'all, if y'all look at that video, Tugger Wugger is little poor thing head heavy. That head is heavy. He's staggering, trying to hold himself up, head bobbling from side to side because it's so heavy. And then that head, y'all, that boy's hair. Jazz Moose, cut it, boo. You're not doing him no favors. The girls did look cute. Sad thing is, the girl will have them same hairstyle for the next 18. I know, Trinice. Ain't that sad? That is so sad. Y'all, Cindy is in Chocolate City. Hey, Cindy, welcome home, boo. That's so sad. It is sad. Sugar Mama is here. Hey, boo, welcome home. That man go now she want to pay the children some attention till he come back. Exactly. Y'all, I still say the same thing. Chris ain't there, y'all. He comes, but Chris not there full time, y'all. Look how the kids are interacting with Tugger Wugger. If Chris was there, Tugger Wugger would be walking around like that, falling all over Amaya, touching all over them. He would not allow that. And anywhere she go, Tugger Wugger be attached to her hip. Chris ain't there. And I think with Jasmine, she know that we all know he's not there. Take say, hey, Sugar Mama. Because we all know that he's not there. She trying to save face, y'all. She really trying to save face. She keep her hair done, though. I just think she like people to talk about her. You know what, Toya? I think she does, but she pretends like she doesn't. It all depends on what it is. Because, you know, she went down with a black screen talking about a doctor. You was already doxxed. I don't know what you're talking about. Caesar's Denta, welcome to Chocolate City. Y'all, send Caesar's Denta some love. She is here with us in Chocolate City. She shouldn't cut his hair yet till he start talking. Some kids stutter if their hair is cut. Oh, for real? Girl, I mean, to be honest with you, Caesar, Tugger Wugger ain't talking. And I heard him say E. I did hear him say E. And he said it very clear. She said it, and then he said it. But that's the only thing I've ever heard him say. So the boy be 12 by the time he started walking. And if he, I mean, by the time he started talking, and I'm going to tell you something. That hair it's in patches, y'all. It really is. And I know sometimes that kids' hair do patch up. So I'm not talking ill about the boy. I'm really not. But Jasmine, it don't look good, girl. It makes him look unkept. And it's always dry. And she probably put something on it. You know he don't sit there and let her comb his hair. Because what an almost 2-year-old would. But at the end of the day, if he gonna stutter, he gonna stutter, boo, because Tugger Wugger don't talk anyway. And if y'all look at that video when she went to Amaya's program, and you notice Chris was not there, she went to Amaya's little program, Tugger Wugger making these strange noises. I was thinking, this boy is almost 2. What kind of noises are those? Unique will say some boys have little braids his age. It's not even growing. It's not growing. Y'all, thick thighs and pretty eyes 70 is here in Chocolate City. Show us some love, y'all. She can at least comb his hair. It's nappier than a coon's ass. Yes, ma'am, it is. Yes, ma'am. And even if he don't have a good grade of hair, and he don't, but it's okay because everybody don't have good hair. But do something with it. She is almost like she don't even comb it because he don't let her. But he's not going to let you, Jasmine. You're the parent, not him. She can at least moisturize the baby hair, cut it in a neat style. Exactly. Tam's All-in-One says, welcome, Tam. Welcome to Chocolate City. I thought she was going to let the hair rot off at first, but at the program, why did she call Maya? It's beyond me in front of all the whole school. That's what I was thinking. She should have done their hair before the program. That way, Amaya can look fresh. And y'all look at Amaya's little program. She was standing next to this little girl. And why the little girl didn't want her standing next to her? At the end of the program, this tiny little Caucasian girl, cute, cute little girl. Amaya was down, standing beside her, doing a little arm thing. That little girl looked at her, and she looked down at Amaya, and she said something. Amaya was like, "What?" That little girl kind of moved and shifted a little bit, and she said something else, her face all frowned. I said, "Lord, please don't let that child standing there smelling, stinking, and the little girl saying something to her." Dad Shan is home, y'all. Show her some love. I think it's in their genes. Some of her old videos, the two oldest had patches too. Yes, I noticed that. I noticed that too. She don't take care of their hair. She don't comb it. And Caitlin had a little afro for a long time. But to me, she don't do right. Chris stops by 2 days before the 21st and throw her a bone so she can go run to the internet and say, "Babe made dinner." Exactly, take her. That's just what she did. Step by Faith is home, y'all. Show her some love. If she stimulated the scalp in those areas so it would grow. Yes, I agree with that. She stimulated, it will definitely start growing. Stephanie said, "My daughter cut her girl's hair at the same age. Now it's grown back beautiful." Yeah, sometimes you have to do that though. Sometimes you have to trim it down in order to get it to grow because it's like anybody's hair. If something is going on with it, you should be able to tell that. Then you go and you get it cut down and evened up and all of that stuff and start working with it so you can get it back strong and healthy so it can look like something. But what I will say to y'all is the way Jasmine braided them two children's head, Jasmine ass need to be ashamed of herself. All this time, she can sit down there and braid their hair, make them children look like something, and she never did, y'all. I guarantee you, if Tigger Wooger was a girl, his hair would be done all the time. I guarantee you that. A fresh cut will help it grow fuller. Maybe if she would cut it. She needs to cut it. She needs to cut it. Y'all, Sickly Sweets is in Chocolate City. Y'all show us some love. The boy was sounding like an injured cat during the play. Did you notice that? Something wasn't right with the way he was them noises. My daughter's laughing at your last comment. All right, Miss Tools, tell your daughter we say hey from Chocolate City. Okay, Nora Consa. What? Nora Consa. Nora Consa. Oh, shit. Uniquely said, probably was stink. Girl, did y'all look at how the little girl responded to Amaya? Amaya couldn't hear her. So Amaya leaned down because the little girl is a little shorter than Amaya. And Amaya was like, "What?" And the little girl said it again. And Amaya's whole facial expression changed. Her whole facial expression changed. Y'all, Elizabeth Moselle is in Chocolate City. Welcome home, baby. Show us some love. Her whole facial expression changed, y'all. We say love and happiness. He ain't there. He ain't. Can't nobody convince me that he there. Can't nobody convince me that he there because Jasmine's whole behavior is different. Everything about her is different. When Chris is there, she's uptight. She's always nervous. She got to make sure that them children ain't making noise, that they ain't running around the house. Y'all, hell, Tigger Wooger couldn't even walk around the house. She had to hold him or put him in his high chair. And y'all, I think she's still putting him in that walker. That walker was sitting over in the corner with stuff on it, clay stuff. I think she still puts that boy in the walker. And if she do, shame on her for doing that. My daughter had a head full of hair, and I would lock her down and comb her hair. I'm the parent. Point blank, period. Jazz Moose is sorry pathetic. I agree, thick thighs and pretty eyes. It's a shame. And all that boy did was cry anyway, but y'all notice, Tigger Wooger don't cry that much no more because he's walking. See, that walking is a distraction from crying because it makes him independent. Well, as independent as he gonna be. But y'all notice Tugga Wugga walk around with only a pamper on. When Chris is there, she wouldn't put that boy in no pamper. You will never see him in his pamper. When Chris is there, that boy be in full battle dress. You would never see him walking around with just a onesie on. If he got on a onesie, he got on some pants over that onesie. Socks, the whole nine. You can tell she got him up and gave him a bath. The whole 9 yards, y'all. Chris ain't there. Chris ain't there. Buy that boy some hats if she's not gonna call me. I was thinking the same thing, y'all. Their patches need a toupee. Tate say, welcome to Chocolate City. Everyone coming in. Thank you so much, Tate. Y'all hit the like button for your girl when you come in here. Brooklyn Chic. Hey, boo. Welcome to Chocolate City, y'all. Show Brooklyn some love. She has come over to show y'all some love. Show us some love, y'all. Alicia say, hey, thick thighs. Girl, it's crazy. And why Ava can't get braids? You know, once she did their hair, Ava was the last one. So she put them all down to eat. She put them all down to eat. And then she said once they finished eating, she was going to do Ava hair. So, you know, Ava hair going to be a separate video. You already know that because everybody getting on her about doing them chilling hair. But this is my thing. The weekend, Jasmine, you need to start doing them kids' hair. And do like Chrissy do, your ex-bestie. If Chrissy don't do that hair, she makes sure that she touch it up and she do the baby hair. She makes sure that them kids look like something. Chrissy ain't gonna let them children go 9 months with the same hairdo and not do nothing about it. It makes your children look dirty and unkept. And I'm gonna say this again. I don't know what that little girl said to Amaya, but something was off with that. Creative Creasy, Creative Creole. Y'all, welcome Creative Creole to Chocolate City. I'm so happy to see you, my love. Kiki, y'all, Kiki is home in Chocolate City showing some love. Legendary hair looks like bugs in the back. It does. Shit, listen to the reaction. Y'all, look at reaction acting up. Chris is at my house. Girl, if you got that ninja at your house, send them children to me. Because he ain't where it's at. He a woman be the girl. You don't want him. T said if she don't throw that walk in the trash, girl, I need her to sling it in the trash truck when it comes. I need her to take that bitch and just sling it. Go out there with a baseball bat and break it all up. Y'all, she still put Tugga Wugga in the walker. She ain't showing it, but you can tell because his toys was on there and it was crumbles of food on the walker. How you gonna put a 10-year-old boy in a walker? Stacey Jenkins is in the house, y'all. She said, hey, how y'all doing? Real Reactions MRTV is back in Chocolate City. Y'all show us some love. Sigley Squeak. Hey, my love. Welcome to Chocolate City. Brooklyn Chic is in the building, y'all. Welcome. Y'all show everybody coming in some love and a warm welcome to Chocolate City. Thank you all for coming because you could have been anywhere else. And y'all came to show your girl some love and all my night riders. Thank you so much. Michaela says she needs to take an axe to that damn walker. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Why is she holding on to it? Because if Chris come back full time, Jazz want to have another baby with him. Caesar say, yeah, Brooklyn Chic. My mom used to have a big popcorn container full of barrettes and balls and ribbons. Ain't no way I'm going to have braids in for months at a time. Exactly. And y'all notice that little rolling thing she got with their bowls and stuff in it. Chrissy did that too. That she got that from Chrissy. But ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. That thing should be full. She should have empty containers where she don't have potato chips, them cheese ball containers. That shit should be full of bowls and stuff. She should never have to go out and buy that stuff. She needs to start doing their hair more often. When I saw her sitting there braiding them children's hair, and then I saw the aftermath of it, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that this girl could do their hair that good, and she let them children walk around like that. Now, God forbid them styles gonna be in like my girl say for 8 months. And even though we know she ain't really gonna keep it up, but when you see, I don't know how long little girls' braids stay in because I don't braid my hair anymore. I buy braided wigs, but I have natural hair and I'm a grown up. But you can't leave them braids in forever and a day. You keep them in for a couple of weeks. You take them out, give her a breather, buy them some little ponytails or whatever. She can put, Caitlin had two little French braids on the side like everybody wear. Add some extension to it. Throw some little jewels on it. Get her looking more girly because you can tell that that hairstyle was what Caitlin needed, a boost of confidence. And so did Amaya. Queen wears the crown. All right now, y'all, welcome Queen wears the crown in Chocolate City. Kelly Dream, welcome back. Welcome back to Chocolate City. I'm so happy to see you. Michaela say, hey, Stacey Jenkins. Hey, boo. You can tell she was lazy. Yes, Queen. She is so freaking lazy. And did you see the confidence boost? Did you see how them kids feel? How they look, y'all, when she finished their hair? Kayla could not stop grinning. It just boosted her little confidence. Tams All in One says, I'm sorry, but on that last barbecue video, the boy has got big as buffalo. I was like, what the tail? Because he eating up all the meat. Chris is getting bigger. I don't know, but I do know they eat good. They eat good because Jazzy gonna make sure she saves some of them food stamps for him. She saves some of the food stamps to make sure that Chris gets the meal that he wants, especially on the weekend. The local baddie gonna end up looking just like Darren with patches if Unc keep this BS up. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Queen. You a new subscriber. Y'all, Queen is one of our new night riders. Y'all welcome her. Welcome her. Welcome to Chocolate City. Queen, I am Midnight Star. I am the host of this live stream, and my supporters, they're all night riders. So we love you and thank you so much for being a part of our little thing we got going on. We're a family over here in Chocolate City. It's the only place that you can come and walk these chocolate streets in peace. You don't have to worry about no crime. You don't have to worry about none of that. We all in peace over here. We all in peace, and these streets flow with chocolate, and we love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of our family. I tell y'all, this is Kate. Tate say, welcome, Queen. Sugar Mama say, welcome, welcome, welcome. To my two bad knees and a hip and a limp. Y'all talk about Badu. Oh, thank you, Seasons. I'm happy you here. We have fun over here, y'all. T. Wilson say, hey, Queenie Boo. But y'all, let me tell you, you know what? And another thing, I need my dudes. Sure, because we're in the same age group. I need you to do something to your damn head. I'm so sick of you walking around with that yellow, burgundy, whatever color hair that is you got on your head. I'm going to tell you something. There is no reason. Look, Chris making prison food for me tonight. Yeah, don't he cook like a prison? He really does. I thought I was the only one that felt that. To me, he does cook like a jailhouse person. He really does. Speaking of jailhouse, I don't see correctional officer. Let me tell y'all something. Ma Dukes need to do something with her head too. But do I think Ma Dukes is dirty like Jasmine? No, I don't. I don't think Ma Dukes is dirty like Jasmine. But Ma Dukes need to keep her head up. She really does. She gonna wear them twists. There's no reason for, I'm gonna speak for the type of women that I know, because I'm one. An African-American woman, little girl, to walk around with their head looking terrible. Back in the day, when I was growing up, we had all those bowls and all that stuff. But not all this weave and ponytails and all that stuff. There's no reason for us to walk around looking that way, y'all. You can take $3 and buy you a 99-cent bag of hair. That hair is still $1. whoop your hair up in a ponytail, wrap that hair around there, braid it around, pin it down, and call it a day. Ain't no reason. Ain't no reason for them kids to look like that. She do what she does is she goes and buy the foods that he wants. Excuse me, y'all. She go out there with them food stamps. That's why she save them on the weekends, y'all. She save them so that she can be able to buy him the food that he wants because he like to cook on the grill. So y'all know ain't nothing for her to go out there and get steak and all of that stuff and put it on the grill for him. Ain't nothing for her. Ain't nothing for her to do that. Michaela say, Callie Dream, I can't with you. Real reactions. MRTV says, when I was looking at that video and I seen her sit down in that sofa, I was like, oh boy, there you there you steak like tuna fish. She'll be all day working out, sweating. Do not take showers and lay down. Yes, she does too. That's exactly what she does. Jasmine will go out there working out, y'all, or whatever she call herself doing. Jasmine will walk right in that house, sit on that sofa, and start fooling with them children. Do y'all remember when that time when she was doing Amaya hair and she had Amaya to turn around because Amaya was sitting between her legs and Amaya told her she stunk. She was like, Amaya. Amaya said, but you do. Why you gonna sit that girl between your legs and you smell it? LaShawn said, welcome to Chocolate City. Uniqua says, he there so he can pay that, so she can pay that truck note. He come around. He come around, y'all, but did y'all notice she tried to do damage control because everybody said he ain't there? Why she did an introduction, introducing her kids and stuff, and then I have a boyfriend. His name is Christopher. She showed this old picture of Chris and took a look. She putting up old pictures. She ain't put up nothing recent when she snapped a picture with him because we would know whether that picture is recent or not and put it on her channel. She didn't do that, y'all. She pulled some old pictures out the archive of him putting on Tugger Wugger coat when they was going somewhere and him standing outside holding Tugger Wugger while she go out in the rain and start the car. While she go out in the rain and snow and start the car. I'm going to tell you something, Jasmine. There is no reason for you to be embarrassed because that old foot dragging, big hipped woman beater ain't there. You should be embarrassed because of that. Everybody that walk these YouTube streets know the real deal with y'all. We know what he is about. So by him not being there, that's only a plus for those children. Because we don't give a sugar honey iced tea where it relates to you. Because we all know that the brick's going to be beat regardless. But when it comes to those children, Jasmine, him not being there is the best thing for them. Those children, y'all, are happier. Y'all can't tell that those children are not the same children they were 30 days ago. I don't care. In my opinion, Chris is not there. If he is barely there. Those children are able to move around freely. Tugger Wugger sits at the table with them, y'all. Tugger Wugger walks around with only a pamper on. He never allowed her to do that. She don't comb his hair, because that shit look like rat shit rolled up in rolls. She don't comb his hair. You know she ain't wiped his face. She ain't try to brush his little teeth. Chris ain't there. She ain't got to do all that. Cheryl looking like the woman version of her DJ boyfriend. She does. Don't choke, Stace. Don't choke. You know what, Callie Dream? She does. They do look alike. But I'm going to tell y'all take notice. He ain't trying to be on camera like that. He ain't trying to be on camera. Hot cones, baby. Exactly. You're right, LaShawn. She could do better with her hair, too. Because my dudes don't even color her hair. She see that stuff don't turn gray and don't turn yellow. Because y'all remember, she had it like this brown color. So once that color is gone, she tried to dye it burgundy. But that burgundy is not sticking. So the lifting color is yellow mixed with the gray. Girl, go to the beauty salon like you used to and let that woman put you a nice deep conditioner and a deep color in your head and twist your hair. You have no children at that house. It's just you and DJ Boo. No pun intended. So you should be able to go and get your hair. All that money you give Jasmine and them children, you should be able to treat yourself till you're getting your hair done. Because it do look bad. My Deuce look like she just got out of a 10-year bid. Okay, let's say I'm happy about the hair being done, but where did the edges go? You know, because she didn't take care of the edges, y'all. She don't even realize you can't pull them edges with them braids. Because I noticed she didn't leave no edges out. You know what? I don't think we can ask for too much at one time from her. They do look alike, y'all. They do, Callie. They really do. What you say, Brooklyn Cheek? Whole family butcher. Exactly. Exactly. I agree. But y'all, I just couldn't believe it. I just want to say that because I could not believe that this, he gone. I think he is too, Brooklyn. I think he is too. And neither would she be spending time with the family since we're there. She sure wouldn't. And you know what I think? Because, they went to breakfast. My dude, her, and her son. And I think that she left, took a Wooga there with Kaylin. Because Chris been gone for a minute. And if y'all ever take notice, Tuka Wooga really doesn't have a bond with Chris. He look at Chris like he foreign. When Chris try to hold him, he don't want Chris to touch him. He leans over more close to Jasmine. Because he see what his daddy do to his mama. And babies sense and feel that stuff. His mama crying. I guarantee you, when Jasmine in the house crying, the first thing she do is pick him up. He looking at her crying. And he looking at his daddy, seeing the hurt. Of course he can't say it, but he feels it. That baby don't want nothing to do with Chris. That baby don't even give a whether Chris is there or not. Serenity Pays. Hey, boo, y'all welcome Serenity Pays. She is a new subscriber. Serenity, you have joined Chocolate City. You are one of my night riders. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. We love you over here. Y'all, Nerly is home. Nerly is in Chocolate City. Hey, Nerly. How you doing, Pooh? Everybody over here is doing good. Tay say, welcome, Serenity. T say, hey, Serenity. Latoya said, Chris, did you see when Chris dropped the boy? Y'all, not only did he drop him, he dropped him so damn hard. The boy squealed. The boy started squealing. That's probably what's wrong with him, because they keep dropping him. Chris was too busy looking in the camera, y'all. Chris was too busy looking in the camera and dropped that boy. And he dropped him on his face. So what Tuka Wooga did was, like any other normal baby, when he dropped him, he started crawling over to his mama. Because Jasmine was out of sight of the camera. And that's why Chris moved the walker back and started walking towards Jasmine, because she had picked him up off the floor, because he crawled over there to her. And he was screaming and stuff. And y'all notice Jasmine ain't said a word. Not one word. Tam's all in one says she don't do nothing until someone says a million times, and that's lazy, this regular daily self-care routine. And for 10 years, refused to get a job to add to your income for your family. You know what? She rolled this YouTube stuff out. She rolled it, y'all, and she suffered in the process of it. And even though my dudes help her, but my dudes got her own bills, y'all. And Jasmine lost her Section 8 apartment. So she depended on this YouTube money. Ain't nothing wrong with that if you're making the money. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't know exactly how this thing works, but I know about this subscriber stuff. I do know that. And I've been doing my research all of this time before I started my channel. I met a young lady who has 185,000 subscribers. She actually lives here in my state, and we ran into each other at Rose's, out of all places. And I recognized her, and I waited until she got away from all the people, and I went over to the aisle where she was, and I was looking, of course, too. And then we wound up bumping into each other merely by mistake because we had our back turned. So when I turned and she turned, and I said to her real quietly, I said, I know you, I watch you on YouTube. She was like, yeah, she was kind of shy about it. And I told her how proud I was of her. And she's reached 185,000 subscribers. You know what she told me? She asked me my name, and I told her. And I told her, she asked me was I on YouTube, and I told her yes. I wasn't looking for a shout out for nobody because I ain't that type of dude. Looking dude. I mean to say that, y'all. I don't mean to say that. I'm not that type of woman. So I didn't need nothing from her. I wanted her to know that I was proud of her. I was proud of her channel, the whole 9 yards, y'all. And she told me that she did it organically. She said, I worked and I put out them videos. She said, and there was some challenges along the way. She said, but I got my kids out the project. She told me what project she was in, y'all, and that's in the city, and them some rough projects. If y'all know anything about Maryland, it's some projects in Baltimore called Edmondson Village, and that's where she lived. She said she wanted to get her kids out the project, and she did it, y'all. She in a 3-bedroom apartment. She's on the road to buying a home. She said now she has the financial freedom to be able to do this stuff. She said she never shopped at Roses before. And Roses is a discount place. I love it. I go there all the time. But she said she was not able to do that. Now with 185,000 subscribers, she get endorsements and all that stuff. Y'all, Jasmine can do the same thing. Why is she still at 50-some thousand subscribers? I don't understand. I don't understand that. I say Jazz happier while he gone. She won't admit it. Yes, she is. So I say, welcome to Chocolate City, everyone. Y'all, I have 167 people on the live. Y'all, please hit the like button for me. I would truly appreciate it. Yeah, that's right, Brooklyn. I was so happy for her. And y'all know she asked me again, what was my YouTube? And I told her that my YouTube name was Midnight Star. She was like, oh, okay. And I could tell that she was like, is she going to ask me to do a shout out? No, ma'am, I'm not. No, ma'am, I'm not going to ask you to do that. So you need not worry, because I will not ask. I want to do this thing the way I want to do it. I don't want to owe nobody nothing. Step by Faith says, I'm so nervous about starting a channel, LOL, but blessings to you and her. Step by Faith, I'm going to tell you something. If you want to start a channel, do it. Don't, cause you know what? That was my thing too. I was like, you know what? These people may not see my personality. These people may not see what I have, to offer where it relates to whatever niche I'm trying to go in. But I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. And I know that in life you have to take chances. I got sick. And that was the perfect opportunity because I dealing with my heart. So I was home for like 6 months. So I had the perfect opportunity to do it. So I just got up one morning. Y'all, I ain't got all that fancy stuff that they do. I have an Android phone. I have a laptop. And that's what I don't even have what them things called you put in your ear, Bluetooth, nothing. I wear these little things you plug in the phone, put in your ear for $5 from Dollar General. Now I've learned that the better quality of the stuff that I need to purchase that because I want my channel to grow. And I want my channel not to just grow for me. I want my channel to grow for my night riders. I want them to see that I'm really putting forth the effort to give good quality content. And I want them to be able to see and to hear and all of that good stuff. If you want to start a channel, I'm behind you. You start it. I'll shout you out. I'll put you on my community tab. It ain't nothing but love over here, baby. That's all it is over here. Amen to that. That's right. Hey, Veronica. Y'all, Veronica is home. Hey, boo-boo. I unsubscribed to Jasmine when she cursed her mom out. I can't and will not support that disrespect. Exactly. I agree with that. I ain't never subscribed to her. She get on my nerves. And I'm telling you, I want to jump through that phone when she got on there and cussed her mama out like that. Sonya say, hey, guys. It really did something to me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When she talked to her mama like that, it just took me to a dark place. And I just couldn't believe that she would do that. As much as we sing what her mama do for her, how her mama has always been there. It really hurt me to see how she talked to her. How she just, oh my God. I would never subscribe to Jazz after seeing my Shabby Life videos. That broad hates her own kids. On God, Brooklyn. On God. She can't tell me nothing different. Action speaks louder than words, y'all. Actions. Your actions show me who you are. You can tell me you love me all day long. But when your actions don't match up to your words, I look at your actions. Your deeds. That's what I look at. Ginger Snaps, y'all. Ginger Snaps is in the building. Welcome to Chocolate City. Janky Jacket. Oh, shit. Janky Jacket Jazz will forever be stuck at 50,000 subscribers because she's always, where we at? Lying, scamming, trying to be a big Billy badass that is always trying to get over on folks. She is a foul bird. I agree with that, Ginger. I agree with that 100%. And it's crazy because I was watching my little girl, I love her too, Zanadia Simone. This chick is already at 100,000 subscribers. And she is doing the doggone thing. She's consistent with her content. She puts out good quality content. And she gives videos to everybody wants to see. Jasmine can do the same. Jasmine is looking up to the wrong people. If I was Jasmine, because she like to reach out to people, she needs to start reaching out to these content creators that are in her same niche that can actually help her. I'm sorry. Just because Zanadia is what? 19, 20, don't mean that Jasmine can't learn anything from her. Because clearly this little girl is over there doing the damn thing. People are loving her. They're loving her content. And in return, they're loving her. They're loving how she takes care of her kids. And this mommy sector, y'all, can be a bitch. Jasmine has to change the directory of her channel. If that was me cussing out my mama, her foot would still be in my rear. You got that right, Sonya, and you won't be on here. You won't be on here, honey. We won't even know who you are. Nerly says she lost all sympathy and empathy for her. I ain't never had it for her. Not because she did her mama like that, because I saw how she treated her children. You mistreat your children, men ain't got nothing for you. Point blank, period. 154 Angel, hey boo, welcome home. She said, well, hey y'all, welcome chat. Step by faith. Thank you, Midnight Star. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the inspiration. Do it, girl. Do it. Don't think about what nobody say. Because people are going to always have something to say. Even on here. Negative comment. I don't pay that stuff no mind. I don't show it no love. I don't say nothing about it. Y'all ain't going to never hear it. I ain't going to be on here beefing with nobody. Because that's not where I'm trying to go. See? Keep the drama out of it. Keep that stuff off your channel. Now, is it going to come? Of course it will. It's coming. But don't look for it. And when it comes, don't breathe life into it. Anything that you breathe life into, honey, it will manifest. And it will grow into something. That's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep your channel as nice and wholesome as you can. Because I believe, because I've noticed this with other channels, the bigger their channel got, the more challenges came. But it's how you deal with that. It's what's going to be, how can I say it? I want to say it the right way because I don't want to sound condescending and I don't want you to feel that this is not what you should be doing. But at the end of the day, if you want to start a channel, go ahead, boo. I support you. You're more than welcome, Step by Faith. And when you started, let me know so I can subscribe. That's right, Lashara. That's right. We're here. We're here for you. Nerly said Jazz has resentment towards her children. She does. And you know why? It's because of Philip. It's because of Philip. Philip is the person that, I don't care what nobody say, Philip is the person that has Jasmine's heart. Chris was just a filler because she couldn't find nobody else and she didn't want to be alone. She didn't want to be alone. But Jasmine ain't no different from no other woman that going through stuff with their ninja. In her time, when she is by herself in the bathroom or when she's alone with her thoughts, don't think that Jasmine don't think twice about this stuff, because she does. And Jasmine is not a strong-willed individual. So it's going to take a couple of brow beatings, beating up against the wall, slung by her hair, dragged out the door, ran over by a Mack truck in order for her to get it. Because that's the type of girl that she is. And in return, that's what she got from her mama. That's what she seen her mama go through. So, Jasmine, something drastic is going to have to happen, meaning that Chris leave her. Because Jasmine don't have the strength. She needs to get it, and she needs to pull that from her children. She needs to see that those kids are happier now than they are when Chris ain't there. That's how we all know he ain't there. That's how we all know. She's too dumb to see it. Alicia says it was disgraceful the way she did her mama. That's why that guilt is hitting her. Yes, you're absolutely right. For that sperm will disrespect her mom online in front of hundreds of people triggered me. I would never disrespect my parents like that, because I know I would be put 6 feet under. And girl, and why they putting you 6 feet under? Your aunts and uncles gonna push you 6 feet more. They gonna stomp that ass 6 feet more. That's the generation I come from. At my age, I wouldn't dare disrespect my mama. And my mom would call me talking about something I don't be want to hear it. And don't let me even act like I don't want to hear it. Oh, you got an attitude about something? I'm like, no, mama. And then I'll giggle because she pissed off for no reason. And then she'll say, I know you ain't over there giggling at me. You know, that kind of stuff. And mama, ain't nobody giggling at you. I'm just listening because I'm kind of tired. Well, you need to wake up because I'm trying to talk to you. You know, that kind of thing, girl. Even at my age, y'all, I ain't doing it. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, and I wouldn't dare allow nobody else to. I'm so proud of Zanadia. She's an awesome young lady. Yes, she is, T. Wilson. I ain't taking nothing from her. I ain't taking nothing from her because she is. Chris is Jazz karma, and I don't feel bad for her. He's definitely her karma. He's definitely her karma, and it ain't over, y'all. She ain't seen nothing yet. My mom would have driven in the rain, snow, and sleep to beat my natural ass. You got that right, Veronica. You got that right, and I know how that is. I love how you say chillin'. I just want to thank you for speaking the truth without being around the bush. I binge watched your videos one night. Got mad love and respect for you. I appreciate you so much, Brooklyn Chic. You know what? For me, I'm just being me. What you see is what you get here. And pretty soon, once I get everything together, I want to do videos so y'all can see my face. And y'all will see that the person you see on that picture is who I am. I am who I am, boo. I don't pretend because I ain't got time for them. Too old. You know, ain't nobody got time to be on here pretending. Be your organic self and people will see that. If you be your organic self, I promise you, and I'm a living testament of it, people will see it and they will want to watch you. Right, we old school. We say children not kids. Exactly, Queen. Exactly. My mother would snatch my head off my shoulders, even if I even thought of talking back to her and do what Jazz did to my Deuce. You know what? Trust me, y'all. There's something in my Deuce's heartstrings that's been clipped. She loved Jasmine, but I'm telling y'all, my Deuce ain't running behind Jasmine like she used to. Remember, y'all, she was always calling, always trying to get over there to see her. Y'all would see her in different clippings where her and Uncle Jack just stopped by. She don't do that no more. And y'all notice Jasmine stopped going to her house. Jasmine ain't been at her mama's house but one time since Christmas. And it was so awkward when them kids was over there opening gifts. Everything was so awkward. And she took a look at the whole time. The boy was looking at everybody like he didn't know who they were. And when my Deuce tried to touch him, he fell out and started crying. Her and my dude still had the same relationship, y'all. Why y'all think that her son was at breakfast with them? You don't never see the three of them together. It would have been awkward because my Deuce is not over it, y'all. Jasmine thinks she over it because my Deuce had forgiven Chris. She forgave him, but she ain't forgot. She still don't want nothing to do with him. Chris had not been to that woman's house, I know, in over a year. Because remember, when they first got together, he was always over there. When Jasmine started telling her mama how Chris been treating her, that woman cut him off and let him know it. Trust me, he knew before all of this happened. My dude's trying to find Jasmine, thinking she hurt and all that. He knew my dude ain't had no love for him. She didn't make that no secret because we don't do that. What we feel comes out in our generation. If I was lazy, if I was Jasmine's mother, I would throw hot grits and beat her with a lamb. For disrespecting me like that nearly, I wanted to get to her. I thought it was so and everybody thought it was disrespectful. Yes, you're in control of your own content channel and the energy it receives. Don't get how Jasmine doesn't. I don't understand how she don't comprehend it either. And y'all know what? Her followers, y'all, a lot of them just put up with it and just go along with it. But then there's some, y'all, who be trying to reason with her. I've seen comments where her supporters are saying, Jazz, we love you, but you need to reevaluate this relationship with Chris because everybody is saying that this man is beating you. And now your mother has indirectly said that he's beating you. She said she is afraid. And she put afraid in all capital letters, y'all. That she is afraid for you. She don't know what happened. And them people were genuinely concerned. Guess what Jasmine did? Cuss them out. Cuss them out. Right? State says to Stacey, I would never do my children the way she does hers. It's heartbreaking, y'all. Hips is Mr. Right Now. Hips is Mr. Right Now because of him. Because let me tell y'all, I believe, in my opinion, the only reason Chris got with Jazz because she showed him the keys to the kingdom. Meaning that she told him she was a big YouTuber. She told him all her business because she had to reel him in because that's what type of chick she is. She don't realize that you don't have to pay a ninja to love you. Either he's going to or he's not. Chris came with the wrong conception of this relationship, with a misconception. Chris had no intention on getting her pregnant, for one, because he said it a zillion and one times on her lives, okay? He had no intention on staying this long. He didn't realize how easy she was. He started trying to befriend one of her children. The easiest for him to befriend was the hardest one, which was Amaya, because Amaya has more sense than any of them, and Amaya would have a whole lot to say. She told him that. She told him because she recognized that. So you know what he did? He showed Amaya some love and got in Amaya's heart, and that's how he was able to get in and be okay. And then once he got in there, he realized he ain't have to do none of that. He ain't have to do none of that. Because Jasmine was going to take him broke, crippled, crazy. It don't matter. From 8 to 80, Jasmine like them all. Blind, crippled, and crazy. She was to say, I agree, but I believe her energy is very dark and demonic. Hence, that's what she's attracted. That's exactly what she attracts. That's exactly what she's attracted. That's exactly what she attracts. Yeah, you know, I tell you, y'all, it's crazy. I can't stand that man had the nerve to talk to your mama like that. But Beetlejuice could come on here and expose everything, and all y'all got to say is nothing. I agree. I agree with that. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Jasmine, I don't care what nobody say. Jasmine allowed Chris to get on that phone and talk to her mama that way. What would make you think he would respect your mama? He don't even respect you. Did I think that she said something to him after he done that? I would hope that she did, but it didn't change nothing. He knows that he has mind control over her. The same way Latasha Scott Rocky got mind control over Latasha, and that's been 20-something years of mind control. Same thing with Chris. Chris can walk in the house right now. She gonna throw all them children in the room and lock them in the dungeon. Tugger Wooger gonna have on a full battle dress, shirt, t-shirt, diaper, pants, socks, and shoes, and maybe throw a bandana around his neck. Bentley gonna be locked up in his cage. That living room gonna be clear of children. Ain't nobody gonna be in that living room but her and Tugger Wooger. Because he is not there, those kids have the freedom to be in their home. She let them go all outside now, y'all. Usually them kids locked up in the room, and y'all know it. Me too, Midnight Star. My aunt and uncle would help my parents get me. Sure would run that. Sure would now. My channel real small, but like you said, Midnight, the bigger it gets, the more problems will come. I think about sometimes to step by faith. But when they finally come, I'm good because I'm humble. You good too. You know what? Towns all in one, you have a channel. My channel real small. Oh, I didn't know you had a channel. Night Riders. One of our Night Riders, Towns all in one, has a channel, y'all. Y'all go over and show her some love. Everybody go over and subscribe to her channel. She's one of our very own. She's a Night Rider as well. And over here, we look out for each other. We help each other. No money involved. Y'all go over there and show Tams all in one some love. Subscribe to her channel. Watch her videos. Let's help her channel grow. Because she is one of our very own. Tam all in one, we love you. I'm going to put you on my community tab. Some of us don't have our moms anymore, and that idiot just disrespected hers. I have no sympathy for her karma at all. I don't have no sympathy for her either. And you know what? I've had women to DM me where it relates to that incident with Jasmine, talking about how their mother died when they were 12 years old. One girl said she was 47 when her mother died, and she felt like her world just ended. And her mom been dead for 5 years, and she's still not over it. And to be on that channel and hear the way Jasmine talked to her mama, she said it just made her heart feel like it had bricks in it. Veronica says, surely will, along with my brother and sisters and cousins, I will be beneath the earth. You got that right, Veronica. I agree. But I just couldn't believe it. You say, man, hey, look, her mama never look at her the same way. And she doesn't, y'all. She doesn't. Hey, Sandy. Y'all, Sandy Bakes is in Chocolate City. Yeah, girl, we call him Tugger Wooger with a T. We call him Tugger Wooger. Y'all say hey to Sandy. She's in Chocolate City. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I'm going to tell y'all something. She needs, you're right, Tam. She needs to learn these lessons so that she can grow. She really does. Brooklyn said, you think so? I feel her mom is too slow to process what Jasmine did. What's beyond disgusting and disrespectful. You know what, Brooklyn? I beg to differ. Ma Dukes handled it in a way where she won't lose her grandchildren. Because Chris has so much control over Jasmine, he will make her stop taking those children over there. He will make her pull those children away from their grandmother. But he'll do it in a way where Jasmine won't see it. And Ma Dukes will call her and tell her that's what he's doing. But Jasmine will make up excuses for why the children can't come over there. Or they're at basketball. They're playing basketball on their time. I'll bring them over there. Or they were their dad, this and the third. Jasmine won't see that he's making her pull those children away. So that's why Ma Dukes tread lightly where it related to that. That's why she allowed Jasmine. Jasmine didn't write that message on Ma Dukes' Facebook. Chris did. Because that wasn't even Jasmine's lingo. Because everybody knows Jasmine dumb as a box of rocks. And we know her lingo. So that was definitely Chris writing that. That's why she allowed it, y'all. She allowed Jasmine to take control and do whatever damage control she needed to do. Ma Dukes only did that, y'all, because she wants her grandchildren. because she knows the predicament that her grandchildren is in. She knows that them children is over there seeing World War II reboot, and she know that. That's why she allowed that. She pretty much on top of it. She know what's going on. T. Wilson, no kind of personality. Who that, Veronica? T. Loving and living life. Hey, boo. Hey, T. Loving and living life, y'all. T is back home. Show us some love. I believe Hips was the one who stole Mama Duke's identity. He was. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I think he did it. And I don't really think Jasmine knew about it until at that moment. I really don't think she knew about it until at that moment. But then I thought, Jasmine had to give him the information. But the crazy thing is, they didn't think that Ma Dukes was going to know. When they think that woman that damn stupid, she ain't going to know that somebody put stuff on her account. And in addition to that, they rerouted the merchandise. So she know that it was Jasmine. And she ain't just found that out. But because of the circumstances, the situation at hand, that's the reason why she said something. She did everything Ma Dukes did at that moment. She did it for a reason, y'all. She did it for a reason. She wanted everybody to see that the effect, the hold that this man had on her daughter. She wanted all of us to see that. So what she did was, she laid it out to play it out. She threw a bone about Jasmine over there. She was worried and scared and concerned. Thought she had over there beating the doll. Then she mentioned something about somebody fooling with her Amazon account, putting stuff on her account. Who else gonna do it? Jasmine and Chris did it, and she knew that. She knew for a fact that they did. I bet she won't co-sign on that house that Chris and Jazz trying to get. That's why Jazz can't move. Mama Dukes said no. And she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. Because you know what? If it was me and I was her mama to dumb Dora, ain't nowhere in the world. Because Jasmine tries to pull on her heartstring where it relates to those children. But I'm going to tell you something. If you got a whole ninja laying there beside you and you going to poke out your chest to come up against me as your mother, when all I was doing was looking out for my daughter, the only daughter that I have a relationship with my only grandchildren. If you feel like you want to rise up against me, bitch, first of all, I let the air out your chest, first of all. And second of all, you got a whole ninja laying beside you. You shouldn't want nothing from me. There's nothing that you should want that you can't get because you got a whole ninja laying there, a whole one. See, her mama got to show her some tough love. She's slow, but not that slow. That's right, Michaela. She will always look at her different from here on out. I would. And she does, Michaela. She does. She does look at her different. She loves Jasmine, but I'm telling y'all, it's not the same. It's not the same, y'all. And things ain't going to ever be the same between her and her mom again. And he ain't have to put in no work. And that's on period. That's right, Michaela. Planet Mimi say, hey, Leisha. My condolences, Stacy. What happened, Stacy? I missed you. Let me go back. Stacy. She said, hey to Planet Mimi. Oh, wait a minute. I lost my mom April 20, 2010. She put the fear of God in her. She didn't play at all. I'm so sorry to hear that too, Stace. And you know what? You have to. When it comes to your children should at least have a bit of fear from you. Y'all ain't lying. I'm 5'10", 200 plus pounds. My mother is 4'11". But I'm going to tell you something. That is a tough piece of leather. Do you hear me? When I tell you she is a tough piece of leather, well put together, plays no games, and guess what? I ain't got time to play nothing with her because I want to live at my age. So I agree with that, Stace. I'm so sorry to hear about your mama. So sorry to hear that. From day one, he wasn't fooling nobody. All rude, cussing her own subbies. You know what, T? You remember? And you remember he got on with that F you song? He was playing some song he found that say F you, F you. He was putting up the bird finger, F you, F you, F you. And she's sitting there grinning like a chester cat. I said, now look at this damn dumb girl. Why would you let him get on here and sing that song to your subscribers? The people that sent you cash apps when you laid your musty ass on that floor, hollering about you can't feed your children. The people that he's saying F you to are the people, y'all, do y'all know Jasmine got over $500 worth of cash apps when she laid on that floor, hollering about she couldn't feed her children? Them cash apps, people felt for those kids. Those cash apps were rolling in, y'all. For real. The fear of God is the beginning of knowledge. It's what my parents told me. My condolences, Stacey. You are 100% right, Tate. 100% right. They told you that. They are 100% right. And T says she know the feeling, Stace. Stace say thank you, y'all. Ronette, same thing. Alicia said, I'm sorry, she know you feel alone. LaShara, just subscribe to your Tams. There you go. Thank you, LaShara. LaShara is one of my A1 Day One, y'all. I bet her mama boyfriend got on her mama and told her to don't take that behavior from Jazz no more and he might leave. What you think? You know what? I believe he did. Because it hurt my Dukes, y'all. That thing put my Dukes down. And she probably cried to Jack. She couldn't believe how Jasmine disrespected her. Her and Jack been together a long time, y'all. And I know she cried to Jack. I know she did. But you know what? The reason my Dukes still sprinkle a little here and there for them children with Jasmine is because of Jack. Because he genuinely loves those children. When he's around and them children come over there, they tell him, Papa Jack, I'm hungry. He go to fussing. When I heard him fuss at Jasmine that day, Jasmine went over there. She had Popeye's chicken. And then, excuse me, not Popeye's, my Dukes cooked some neck bones. Jasmine made her a big plate of neck bone. The children walked in there saying they were hungry. Papa Jack said, they hungry. Put that camera down and feed them. Jasmine was like, they just ate. Here come Amaya and Kaylin. They said it at the same time. We ain't ate. Y'all did. Y'all just ate. No, we didn't. He was like, feed them. Put that camera down. And then my Duke said, she on the live. He said, I don't care. I ain't know it. That's just what he said. Mimi say, you welcome. Terry's Journey Reacts. Hey, Terry. How you doing? Terry has a channel too, y'all. Go over there. Terry's one of my night riders. I ain't forget you, Terry. Terry has a channel too. Y'all go over there and show Terry some love. Subscribe to her channel. Let her know. I'm going to say this again. My signature for my night riders, because I'm a makeup girl. I'm going to put it on my thing here. Their eyes and their long eyelashes, and they're all made up. That's my midnight star. That's my signature for my night riders. And y'all throw some eyelash emojis to let Terry Journeys Reacts know that y'all are her night rider sisters. Show us some love, y'all. And y'all know Planet Mimi has a channel too. Do the same thing. Go over there, show us some love, put your eyelash emojis up to let her know that y'all are night riders. And y'all are riding with her. My mom is 78 on oxygen facing a leg amputation. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm not trying. My mom, I respect her too much, and I'm scared. Thick thighs, I'm going to tell you something. 78, she'll still reach out and touch you. She'll still reach out, honey, and touch you. Because disrespect is disrespect. It doesn't matter the age. When we as parents feel disrespected, it takes us to a whole nother place in our head. She said, exactly, thick thighs. I'm scared too. Shara said, you more than welcome, Tams. I saw somebody. Soft Life with Leah. Hey, boo. Y'all, we got to ride a Soft Life with Leah. It's here in Chocolate City. Y'all show us some love. I love when you say chiller. Thank you, Boo. I know that's right, Thick Thighs. Say healing prayers and love to your mom. That's right. God is healing in this season. This is the season of healing, y'all. And I'm telling you, Thick Thighs, he ain't going to do it without your mom. He ain't going to do it without her. This is healing season, y'all. I believe that. And I don't even, it make me cry if I tell y'all what I've been through. If this is healing season, y'all, I'm telling you. Her mom is better than me because I would have cut her off and let the sink. No time for nonsense. You know why she didn't do it, Michaela? It's because of the children. She didn't do it because of the grandchildren. She know that Jazz was so stupid, those children would suffer. Let me tell you something. Anytime a man mistreats you, what would you think he would do to the children that's not his? And some men will do it to the children that are his. Mistreat them. So Jazz for eating 4 hours ago means she just ate. Exactly. Exactly. S. Wiseman. Y'all, S. Wiseman is home. Say hey to Wiseman. She is home in Chocolate City. You're more than welcome, Terry. When she didn't have food, all Hipster said was he'll pray for her. But DJ Jack bought Jasmine groceries. Sure did. Sure did. Chris ain't buying nothing, y'all. That should have told her right then. That should have told her right then. The type of ninja she was about to get into an entanglement with. When she said that Chris said he'll pray for her, and then she made excuses. Well, he doesn't. We're in a relationship, but these are not his kids, so he don't have to, provide, and he don't have to do that bullshit. The minute you laid it low and spread it wide, he provide, boo. That's what that means. That your money become our money. When I say our, me, Caitlin, Amaya, Caitlin, and the twins, boo. That's what that meant. She should have known then that this ninja wasn't right for her. She should have known then. Planet Mimi just subscribed to you, Terry. You see Brooklyn Chic, thick thighs. She says she's sorry to hear that. Praying all gets better. Alicia the same. Y'all, it's sad. Jazz was the only one getting big. Her and Hips. T. Wilson said Jazz the only one getting big while the kid looks so small and bony. You're more than welcome, Planet. You know what? Jasmine is getting bigger and bigger because Jasmine is eating, y'all. When she on camera showing that little bit of broccoli rice and that little bit of this and that little bit of that, she already ate 3 times before she showed that. Her meals are huge. And she don't fix enough food where those kids can get seconds. I'm going to tell you something, and they're conditioned for it. They already know ain't no second. So even if they eat, she'll tell them to drink some water if they still want some more to eat. But anytime she hungry, she goes straight to the refrigerator and fix her something. And she's not going to let Tugger Wugger in front of Chris be hungry. But there have been times when she finally feed him, that boy go to eating that food like that was his last meal. And you can tell that it's been a while since he ate and the boy was hungry. Sending prayers and strength and speedy recovery for your mom. Terry sending you prayers and stuff, boo. Same thing with T. Wilson, sending prayers. There you go, thick thighs. It's all love over here. It's all love over here. Tam's all in one section. Don't have eyelash emojis. Gotta find me one ASAP. You know, when I saw that, when I was trying to start my channel, I was like, this is me perfectly. This is me. I'm gonna get some t-shirts and stuff made too. With, Midnight Star and with my eyelashes. That's just my signature. And believe it or not, you guys, it has always been. I've been doing makeup for a long, long, long time. And it has always been. Alicia, she subscribed to you, Planet. Thick Thighs said, thank you, everyone. I need all the prayers because I'm a mental mess right now. But God is going to take care of you. God is going to give you the mental peace that you need in order to endure anything that comes your way. This may be one of the hardest battles that you will have to face right here. But God got you. He'll give you a mental peace and a mental calmness beyond anything that you could ever fathom. Anything. This man feed his 2-year-old son to the alligators. Look! You talking about in Florida? Are you talking about the little boy in Florida? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. I respect all of elders. I don't want my son reaping what I did, period. That's right, Stacy. That's right. Tay say, hey, as Wiseman. Terry say, Planet, she'll check you out after the live. Planet say, okay, Terry, she got you. Abundant blessings, Tate. That's right, amen. Planet say, thank you, Alicia. Brooklyn Chic, you gone, boo? Good night, ladies. And let's not go to listen for sale. All right, Brooklyn Chic, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I got to get off here, too. All they did was eat and drink while the kids was locked up in their room hungry. That's exactly what they did. When in a relationship, the children are a package deal. Point blank, period. Exactly. Exactly. Planet say good night, Stace. T say good night, Stace. And Brooklyn Chic, they both say good night, boo. That's all right, Stace. She got you. People been saying they think she prego again, but it will come out if it's true. This is the thing. If Jasmine is pregnant again, Jasmine will want everybody to know. And Jasmine was wearing that waist trainer, and Jasmine trying to lose weight. She won't wear that waist trainer if she's pregnant again. Her arms are long way more than all the kids put together. That's where her weight is. Well, not just where her weight is, but her arms carry a lot of weight. And our arms will do that, though. I remember there was and Uncle Hip was ordering 2 burger meals a piece. They still do it. Terry said Jazzy's gotten so big. She has. And I don't know what it is. Y'all think, is she just eating? Or do y'all think she's going through early menopause? What y'all think it is? Stacy says thank you to everybody. And she appreciates y'all. And Toya says she thinks she's pregnant because she said it in so many. I remember that. Step by Faith is a new subscriber, Terry. S. Wiseman, thick thighs. She said prayers, light, and meditation on your behalf. Amen. Yes, from the Amber Alert last week, Planet. You know what? I briefly saw that. And one of his mother stabbed. Then the little boy mama gets stabbed too, young black girl. How you feed your kids to the alligator? That's all in Florida. That's where I'm from. The Everglades, alligators. I'm gonna tell you something. You got to be a sick individual. I can't. The Ace Deuce family. Hey, boo. Y'all, the Ace Deuce family is in the house. I'm back, y'all. Thank you for coming. Why does it sound like you got a YouTube channel? Where do I know that name from? Let me know, Ace. Tam's all in one said thank you to everyone who subscribed. Terry said thank you, Step by Faith. I got you as soon as she leaves. She leave from over here. I seen that. That poor baby didn't deserve that poor baby. I cried reading that story. I can't even. The stuff like that will have me up all night. Because I was only able to be a mother of one. I wasn't able to have more than one child. It was only by the grace of God that I got pregnant with my kid. So for me, to hear something like that, y'all, it just messed with my psyche, something terrible. I have a special place in my heart for kids, y'all. And to hear something like that, especially at the hands of your father. I was sitting up in here one day, and I turned on the TV, And some man got mad at his baby mama, black boy, picked the child up from daycare, got on live to the little boy's mama and his granddaddy, the little girl, excuse me, and killed his 2-year-old daughter on live in front of her mama and her mama's father. What kind of crazy, mental, deranged, demonic, black-hearted person would do something like that, y'all? The Aces family say, no, she not pregnant. Love and happiness say, take one day at a time. It's in the Bible. That's right. Ace said, Chris don't want no more kids. He sure don't. He don't want no more kids. You're right. Jazzy man is trying to lose weight because she lost weight and then got pregnant with patches. You're absolutely right. She sure did. She planned on his butt. She planned that on Chris. Chris do not want no more kids for her. No, he don't. He don't want no more kids with Jasmine. She was a pig, now she a hog every day. T Loving Life says, I believe she is stress and depression eating. It's possible. Real reactions, MRTV smiling. She eats too much salt and sugar. Yeah. Planet say, yeah, the mama was stabbed. Ain't that terrible? How these young guys, let me tell y'all something. That's why, excuse me, when Jasmine be on here talking about she's suffering from depression and she got all this stuff going on, she don't know what real depression, manic depression, clinical depression. Jasmine don't know what that stuff means, y'all. You got people that got serious misconfunctions. Their mental capacities are off the blister. They do things impulsively, do things to hurt people. Do they know what they're doing? I believe they do. They can play crazy all day long. But it takes energy to kill somebody. It takes a thought. And it takes energy. So while she's sitting up here, I'm depressed, I'm not depressed. Bitch, shut up. You don't know depression. You don't know what that will do to your psyche. I need your ass to take several seats with that. And don't get on here hollering about, I'm depressed. Y'all don't understand. Somebody doxed my house. Bitch, stop showing it. You showed your tags 100,001 times. It don't take rocket science to figure out where the fuck you live. But stop getting on here hollering about you depressed. Bitch, you don't know what depression is. Trust me when I tell you. She get on my nerves with that. When you say, Michaela, I saw that he's a damn lunatic. Exactly. She better not be pregnant because she's going to have to eat that baby because he don't want it. She pregnant this time, y'all. Y'all think she fat as duck butter. She going to have to eat that damn fetus because he don't want it. Oh, God. Her boyfriend killed her and fed the baby to the alligator. Jesus, let me tell you something. There is a place in hell that only certain people go. This, when I tell you, they should tar, feather him, put him in a field of alligators, and let them gators go for what they know. How dare he do that to a baby, let alone another human being? Y'all, that's why I tell anybody, I tell this to my son, and being out in this dating world. You better be careful the type of people you lay up with and have babies with. You let your emotions supersede your logic, bam, there goes a baby. And God forbid that this person got something going on mentally that you didn't know of, that you didn't know about. And you don't lay it up there and don't procreate it with them. Anything, y'all, the mind is the most powerful. The brain is the most powerful part of the body. Everybody think it's the heart. Not everybody. People think it's the heart, the lungs, our main organs. But guess what? The brain controls everything. And when your mind ain't right, When your mind ain't right, your heart ain't right, your lungs ain't right, your kidneys ain't right, y'all. So when our kids out here dating these people and their emotions get all crazy because they're not logically thinking, this kind of stuff can happen, y'all. Having a baby with some crazy ass lunatic maniac ass that would do something like this. Exactly, Planet. Feed his ass. Give him the same courtesy that he gave that baby. I hope Ray Ray and them in jail beat the bricks off him every day behind bar. That's what they gonna do. Because you know, in the prisons, when you come in, they find out who you are and what you in there for before you get there. And y'all, they probably got to put him in isolation. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't isolate him. I sure wouldn't. Trying to leave relationships is dangerous. These people will kill you and your child. They don't care. You know what, Michaela? They don't. They don't care. That's why, and I understand, the younger generation, they're not looking for these signs because their emotions is all wrapped up, and their emotions are superseding their logic. Because one thing about a person that's not mentally stable, they show you their hand. In addition to, some of them can be very loving, and some of them can come packaged, meaning very handsome, dress very well, speak very well, but crazy as a bitch, okay? And somebody that's mentally unstable, they always show their hand. It's up to you to be able to recognize. They always do. Always. And it's unfortunate sometimes a baby comes out of that. That's the unfortunate piece of it. But when this motherfucker turns, it's one thing when you call yourself turning on me. Bitch, fuck you. But when it comes to my kid, girl, I would jump through hell and high water. I would take my kid. I would leave that place. I would leave that apartment. I would go to a battered women's shelter way in a whole nother fucking state with nothing but the clothes on our backs. Out plan your escape, girls. Because these niggas, these guys always show their hand. You have to know what you're looking for. It's crazy. These guys are crazy, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yep, that's what I did. So happy I left. I kept thinking I could fix them, but in the end, you can't. Let me tell you something. You can't fix crazy. Let me know if y'all can hear me. You damn right. All right, Simple. How you doing, boo? Simple is here, y'all. Say hey to her. Welcome home. Welcome to Chocolate City. One thing about crazy, you can't fix that, y'all. And to have y'all notice that with each generation, they're getting crazier and crazier. They're doing things that who would think of? They're doing things thinking outside the box. In a way, how do you take your child, a person, and feed them to an alligator? The kid is screaming and crying. Lord, please, please, just, please, God, take care of his family. You, me too, as Wiseman. I fear for them. I really do. Cause let me tell you something. Here in the state where I live in Maryland, just in case y'all didn't know. Here in Maryland, y'all know they got Baltimore, which is the city, and Annapolis is the capital. Let me tell y'all something. In Baltimore City, them boys, 8, 9 years old, shooting and killing girls, y'all. The girls turning them down, don't want to talk to them. They leave and come back with their gun, girl, and blowing them up in the head, y'all. Splattering them on the street. Nobody ain't telling nothing, y'all. These girls meeting these guys online. Instead of going to a public place, they invite them to their little apartment because they so desperate to have somebody. It's crazy. Hey, Courtney. That boy always crying. You know, it took a wooger. Ladetta 96. Hey, boo. Welcome home, boo. Y'all, Ladetta is home. Show us some love. You ain't never late in Chocolate City, boo. When you come to Chocolate City, you are always on time. I couldn't believe when I seen that on the news. I know, right? 6 eyes and pretty eyes, midnight star, you're close to me. Oh, really? Yeah, I live in Maryland. But I'm from Florida, but I live in Maryland. I fear for these young girls too, y'all. I fear for them, and then let me tell you something. They having babies with these guys, and these guys are. They've been showed them who they are. Let me tell y'all something. If any of y'all young girls on this chat, and you are an unmarried young girl, and you out there in this dating world, when a man shows you who he is, believe him. Believe what he's showing you. What he's telling you and what he's showing you don't add up, leave him alone. Same thing go for y'all young fellas out here. If y'all dealing with a girl and she's showing you who she is, believe her. Let it go. It's not worth your life. Nowadays, these guys are getting mad and they wiping out the whole family, y'all. There's always red flags, y'all. Always. And they pretend. They batshit crazy. You're right, Stacy. Some of these ninjas are good at pretending to like or love your kids and then they snap crazy. But guess what? Warning comes before destruction. They always show. It shows. You have to pay attention. And I'm going to tell y'all something, young girls. Don't bring them ninjas in the house on your children. If you casually seeing somebody, he should not know where you live. Because that's where you have to lay your head with your children, honey. You can't just casually date somebody and bring them to your house. Because you feel the feeling. If that ninja care anything about you, he going to provide a place for you and him to go. If he don't have his own place and he live with his mama, leave him there with his mama. Leave him there. Because these ninjas are getting crazier and crazier, y'all. You have to be extremely careful. Yes. Good. Exactly. Exactly. Stacey said, welcome home, Adela. Exactly, y'all. This stuff is getting crazy with these young guys. This stuff is getting crazy. They doing it here too, though. Meeting girls online. Meeting these girls online. Like I say, a lot of them come packaged, meaning that they're very handsome. They dress real nice. They have a couple of dollars in their pocket. Girl, you gotta see the signs. You got to pay close attention. And if anybody that you feel like you got to read all the time, you don't need them. Let them go. When my mom first started dating my stepfather, she waited a year before she let him meet us. Exactly. Thank you, thank you. I always feel the love. I'm glad you do, Ladetta, because we love you over here. And for the love of Almighty, leave Prison Bay alone. Girl, what you say as wise. You said a mouthful then. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something. Somebody told me who served 27 years in prison. He said the way you go in, if you ever come out, is not the way you come out. When they want you, they want you. And if you're fresh meat, they want you, especially the lifers. He said, these young boys think they tough out here on these streets, but the minute they close that cell behind them, he said a lot of them turn into girls. He said he don't see a lot of thugs that he knew from the street that were tough in the street. Put a hit on you quick. People had mad love and respect for him. Come in there and turn into a girl. He said he's seen it with his own eyes. When women love themselves, they understand that fully. Exactly, Tam. Exactly. Hey, Christina. Y'all show Christina some love. Christina joined us. She's here in Chocolate City. They only want you if you got a food stamp and Section 8. Because those are the ones that they prey on, y'all. They prey on single women with children. Because first of all, they're going to always have somewhere to stay. They don't care if it's in the project, Section 8. A house is a house. You got to have somewhere to stay with your children. I'm not knocking that. And they know that they're going to get some food stamps somewhere if they live in low-income house. Those are the ones they prey on. And do you know what else they do, y'all? They jump from house to house. You think that's your man? He's sleeping with the girl next door to you. She come up pregnant, and y'all don't know who she pregnant by because y'all ain't seen nobody go over there. 9 times out of 10, she pregnant by your ninja who's sneaking over there. That's how that stuff go on out there. But I'm tell y'all young girls, y'all be smarter and be wiser. That's what Chris did. He had a plan. Exactly. Some people don't want a relationship, they won't help. Exactly. And that's Chris. Chris said it, y'all. He said it. He said he was not interested in Jasmine. Jasmine does not fit the look of the type of woman he likes. He said it. He said it's not Jasmine. Jasmine was not the one. She chased him. He was not interested. She kept asking for his number. He wouldn't give it to her. Be careful of those hobos. Girl, what you say? Because they out there, y'all. King of Kampala. All right, King of Kampala. Peace and blessings. Y'all welcome King of Kampala. Kampala. Are you African King? Y'all welcome King of Kampala into Chocolate City. Good to see you. Aliens seem more attractive these days. S. Wiseman, you got that right. Because a lot of times, y'all, these guys are in the closet. I've seen that myself. Y'all, I work with somebody that supposedly only date women. And I'm going to tell you something. That thing about 50, I think he about 52, 53. Very attractive man. Very, very attractive man. Why? My son wanted something from Nordstrom. So I told him, I said, well, I go ahead and get it and I'll ship it to you. So I decided to go Saturday. Y'all, because you know I went to the Escape concert. Why, y'all, was he in there all holed up with some dude? And my intentions were not to approach him, but the guy kept seeing me, kept watching him. So he whispered to him. And by the time he whispered to him, I had already walked up on him. He dropped the man's hand, but I had already said it. So when he introduced him as his brother. And when y'all would have seen the look that that man gave him, let's call the man Al. The look that Al gave him was like, bitch, you know I ain't your brother. You know. And the guy was real feminine. The guy that I work with is not feminine at all. But the guy was with him was very, very feminine. And I saw them holding hands. I saw it with my own 4 eyes. Lala is home, y'all. Say hey to Lala. Lala, welcome home. Welcome back home to Chocolate City. It's crazy, y'all. And people are in situationships. Y'all need to get out of that stuff. My parents always said that there are some people that live in the streets. Never let them into your home or around your loved ones. Exactly, thick thighs. Thank you, King of Kampala. Every time I see Kampala, I think about Eddie Kenzo. Let me know. Let me know if you're from the continent, Kampala. If you're from Africa, Kampala, or is that just your name, or that's just your handle. It's crazy, y'all. And now his brother, girl, no. You should have seen how he looked at him when he said it. You should see how he looked. Girl, he cut his eye, rolled, and threw his head back. I was like, oh, you about to get it. But I'm here for it. I'm going to stand right there and watch it. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I had my phone on to record it and everything. Because, I'm here for the shits and giggles. He told her, everyone flat out, she wasn't his type. T told everybody she wasn't his type. He was not interested in her. He did not like her at all. He said it to her face. She's sitting there looking dumb. Girl, ain't nowhere in the world. A ninja. So if he said it on camera, he told her off camera. He said he told her. He said he told her when she reached out to him. And he saw her picture because he didn't know her. But he knew Philip. He knew of Philip through playing basketball and being out playing street ball. And he said he told her. So he made that no secret. So Jazz Moose, you get what you get. The ninja already told you he didn't want you. You sat there and you begged that ninja to be with you. You showed him all the kingdoms of the world. And he fell private to it because he was in need at that time. He had nothing. He needed everything. So the only reason Chris got with you was to benefit him. Chris ain't trying to be in love. He ain't trying to be no father, no stepfather. Chris don't want no children. He don't want no responsibility. You see, he don't take care of others. Chris came with you for convenience. And fast forward almost 2 years later, he still did with you for convenience. That's what it's about, girl. Wake up. I was telling them, Lala, about one of the guys that I work with, how he was holding hands with a man in Nordstrom. Hey, Apple Pie. Y'all, Apple has made it to Chocolate City. Welcome home, love. Good to see you. I'm so happy you came. Stay, love and happiness. Say, hey, Apple. Stacy, say, hey, Apple. King, Stacy King speaking to you. It's crazy. My favorite uncle is gay. He can always tell a down low man, beware, ladies, they out here running wild. They show wheels. They show is running wild. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't have gaydar, you won't be able to tell y'all. Because some of them things bad to the bone, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, but I want to share something with you. I have this young fella. He's in his early 40s. This boy has been trying to get with me for the longest time. I mean, come on about my job, flowers and notes and all this kind of stuff. And I tell him the same thing. I'm not interested. Go ahead, I'm not interested. So he decides to come by with some champagne. He brings the champagne in a nice little bag. They call me to the front. I come up there. And he was like, I was thinking about you, and I thought maybe she would like, what she called it? What did he call that thing? I forget what he called it. And I was like, okay. And then he pulled the bag from behind his back and handed it to me. Mind you, I never take nothing from him. When he did that, you know what I told him? I said, you couldn't have been thinking about me. Because a man that wants to get with Midnight, that's thinking about her, truly got Midnight on his mind, he would have known not to bring me alcohol. He would have known not to do that. So what I want you to do is, I want your ass, this is just what I told him, I want your ass to beat feet, about face, and skip your punk ass up out of here. And if you come in here again asking for me, it's going to be hell to pay. Excuse me. See, that's how bitches are. And when he said that, I ain't have to say no more. My boys ran from behind the counter and jumped on that ass like flies on stake. You gotta know. You gotta know, y'all. You gotta know when you see him. You gotta know it. I bet he was shocked how easy Jasmine was. He didn't have to do a doggone thing to get what he wanted. But he didn't know it, y'all. He didn't know. He didn't know that he didn't have to do that. Once he met her, got in the house with her, that's when he realized that he didn't have to do all that stuff. Because remember, he was talking to Amaya on the phone for a while, for weeks. He always spoke to Amaya because she told him that Amaya is the one, it's the hardest one, but she will be the easiest. Because if he can crack Amaya, all the others just follow. Because Amaya is more vocal and everything. So that's why she did it that way. So he warmed up to Amaya, played with her, talked to her, baby this, baby that, love you, baby this, baby that, baby that. She a kid, you know it don't take much for them. And that's how he got in. But once he got there and he realized he didn't have to do none of that, he switched up on him. I hear so many bad stories. I just think every man is DL. Girl, you got to pay attention. Well, Jazz was in his DM with her remedial desperate self. She sure was. Remember he said she's so simple? He sure did. I'm hollering Midnight, girl. He can't expect, no, he's crazy. Exactly. Exactly. That thing was crazy as a bitch. But guess what? Midnight even crazier. He just didn't know. He just didn't know. Don't bring no fucking wine to me either. Don't bring no wine to Midnight. I don't even drink. See, let me tell you, you have to watch these guys. You have to see how they flow. And I'm going to tell you something. This man been on me for months, y'all. And when I tell you every day is something. I never took anything from him, though, y'all. I would come up there. Then it got to the point where he didn't want them to tell me that it's him. Say, Miss Midnight Country wants you, so I go up there and it's him. And sometimes I don't want to be rude, so I stop there and listen to him, and I'll say, all right, thank you, but no thank you. Go on about my business. But you got to be careful with these guys, y'all. Apple Pie, hey, Stacey, love and happiness, Alicia, and all the night riders. Yes, Miss Knight, I made it to Chocolate City, and we happy that you're here, Apple Pie. On week again, Midnight, too funny. I'm telling you, Ladetta, you got to watch these ninjas, girl, because they are wolves in sheep's clothing. Tell me the first warning sign a man is DL. I want to know. For me, one thing about, for me, because I'm old school, you got to remember that. And with me growing up, from the town that I'm from, being gay was a taboo. I didn't really even know no gay people from the town that I was from. And then one moved there. His name was Joseph. Joseph Carl. Y'all wouldn't know him no way because he did at this point. He was the only gay person I had ever known. And because he was so flamboyant, that's how we knew, in addition to the talk around town, that's how we knew that he was gay. Now, with a down low brother, you have to really watch how they move. I'm not talking about move as far as walk and talk and all of that stuff. I'm talking about their mannerisms, how they react and relate to you. Because I'm going to tell you what I noticed about a down low brother. They stare at other men. Just like you think a man is attractive, they do too. And they will stare at that. They will stare at him until the point where the straight man will ask, man, what you looking at? They see a good looking brother, they gonna stare, honey. They never explain how Amaya woke up on that couch. Totally inappropriate. Chris put her there. Oh, Stacy, I didn't read your comment. You about to go? You saying good night, boo? I'm sorry. They never explain how Amaya woke up on that couch. Told him, you know what? Is that your comment? I'm gonna tell you something. Chris put her there. Chris put her there. Chris put her because Jasmine didn't even know that Amaya was on that couch, y'all. She didn't even know it. She didn't even know it. What you say, apple pie? I have to disagree, Midnight Star. She showed her hand right off the bat. She had to show it, or she shouldn't have gotten him to move in. She's fought from day one for living kids. No, he would have ran. That's what I said. I said that she showed him all the kingdoms. She showed him all the kingdoms, meaning that she told him she was a big time YouTuber. She made money. She stayed at home. She did this. She did that. She told him all of that to get him there. That's what I was saying, boo. That's how she got him. Because she knew his circumstance because he told her. And Chris was straight up with her, I'm sure. I could tell by what he was saying after he got there. So she showed him all of those things. How she can help him. How she can do this. How she can do that. She got 2 channels. That's how she got it. So I think we're saying the same thing. Love notes. Hey, love notes. Good to see you. Or if he tells you how another man made a pass to him. Yes, they'll do that too. They'll start telling stories about different guys. And I'm telling you, and when they see somebody, I can't shit, they don't take their eyes off of them. My friend told me a long time ago that her mom left the house and she came back to get something. And her boyfriend and her nephew had broke that bed down. Girl, a shame. It's a shame before the Lord. No, I'm still here. Thank you, Stacy. Did I read your comment? Toya said, watch how they move. My uncle's husband was a straight up thug, and he's sweeter than honey. Yes, that can be. That can be. Because some of them, y'all, it's real hard to tell, especially when they kind of thug like. But guess what? Even with that thug like demeanor, there's still a little way about them. They still got that little way, but they're too busy putting on airs being a thug. But you can still see if something in the milk ain't clean with them. If you have gaydar, that's what I call it. If you have gaydar, you can spot them a mile away, thug or no thug. But one thing about a gay man know another gay man, honey. He can be a thug. He can go out there and rob banks, the biggest thug, the biggest kingpin. But guess what? If he a down low brother and another gay man show up or see him, they're gonna know. They're gonna know, y'all. Yeah, DL men catch other men. You can watch. Yes, honey. Yes, you can watch them. They do. She gave him her keys to the city since that. Yes, she did. Okay, I see what you're saying. We're in the same particular. Oh, you walking Empire? Yeah, that's what she did. Good night, Midnight Star and Chair. Have to work tomorrow. Have to get some rest. Enjoy the life. Thank you, Alicia. I love you. Thank you so much. I got to get out of here too, y'all, because I got to go to work in the morning. And I got to go to sleep tonight, y'all. Those jail bugs and thugs be the same. Look, like my friends say, you go in jail one way. That's not the same way you come out. And he said a mouthful when he said that. Hipster only brought a hat rack hip and those red shorts. Okay, into the relationship. A homosexual for sure. Jazz is too slow to see it. Poor little tink tink. You know what, thick thighs? All right, Tams. Good night. I love you. I'll be back. All right, boo. You know what? The rainbow folks is too noticeable to hide. Exactly, King of Kampala. They are. But like I say, everybody don't have gaydar. Everybody don't have gaydar. But for the ones that have gaydar, they can spot them a mile away. And please, y'all, I don't have anything against nobody's sexuality. I believe that in this world and in this life, you got to be happy. So you be free to love on whoever you love on, man or woman. Don't make me no never mind. So I'm not against, I don't want anybody to think that I have anything against people, same sex relationships, because I don't. I do not have anything against that. I'm just merely expressing my opinion where it relates to men that I see with my own eyes that's on the DL, and then it comes out that they've been on the DL the whole time. So I don't have anything against, so please, I don't want anybody to get that misconstrued. The man that has a lot of women but won't stay to just one, sweet and be with the homeboys all day, every day. Exactly, Toya. Exactly. Exactly. We know you ain't a bigger. Thank you, love. No, I appreciate that. She don't know who Chris is. You know what? This is the crazy thing with her and Chris. Y'all know that Medusa was trying to me, insinuate that something immoral was on that tablet that Chris had. That's what she insinuated. She didn't say what it was or anything like that. She led us to make our own assumptions. It was porn, or it was this, it was that. Most men watch porn, but all men don't watch same-sex porn where it relates to their sex. So I don't know what was on there. Chris, if Chris is a homosexual, I don't think, to me personally, I don't think that he is, y'all. That's my own opinion. My own opinion is I don't think that Chris is a homosexual. I really don't. Chief says, all right, I agree with your opinion as women like start. Thank you, dear. I don't think facts, you don't even know his family either. You know what, T? One thing about a man, and I don't have to tell y'all because I know y'all know. One thing about a man, when he wants to be with you and he know that he has found the one, y'all, you will meet his family. Because a man is going to want you to know his family. He's going to want to know what they think of you and what you think of them. If you dating a man, she been with this boy for almost 2 years, if not 2 years. And she has not, she says she met his sister. If somebody was at their house one time, I never even seen the girl. That girl ain't been back over there. Tugga Wugga don't have nobody but her and him. Well, her and them children. He don't go to nobody's house. Don't nobody pick him up. They don't even keep him. She don't even have nobody to keep him. So, what I don't understand is, how do he love you? How is he in love with you, want to build a life with you, and you never met his family? This aunt that he loves so much. He got cousins. He got a best friend who has a wife. He went to a wedding, y'all. Went to his best friend's wedding that he was in. Did not take her. My Dukes would have watched him chilling for her. How does he love you, Jasmine? How? How does this man, how is he in love with you when you don't even know his other half? You know nothing. All you know is what he's telling you, which could be lies. You don't know that. This man go to different events with his best friend and his wife and don't take you. Who is he taking? Because he ain't going solo dolo when he know it's a couple's event, when his best friend and his best friend wife is going. He never includes you. Think about that. Think about that, Jasmine. He know my dude. I don't know if he seen your sister or not, but he know my dukes and her husband, your grandmama. He don't been around them, your daddy, your daddy's wife. You know nothing about this ninja. And she say they get married. Yes, she did. He not there, y'all. He's not there. He's not gonna marry Jazzy. Because when a man truly loves you, he wants you to know his family. He wants to intertwine you into his family. And if he hiding you from them, that's not it, y'all. I'm talking from experience. That's not it. If you ain't meeting the family, you ain't meeting the kids, and y'all in love, talking about marriage and having a life, he ain't the one, y'all. He's leading you on, boo. He's waiting for the greater good to come. And boo, you ain't it. Never happened. Shows more love to his homeboy than he do Jasmine. He sure does. He sure does. He look at her with disgust, y'all. With pure and utter disgust. He don't even like her. He don't even like her, y'all. That's the sad part. Chris would look at her with such disgust. I don't even think he even liked her in the end. He used her. I don't think Chris is gay either. Chris never bought Jazz around his family members' name. Never, Apple. Never bought Jasmine around his family. Remember when it was her birthday? She claimed that her and Chris, his best friend and his wife, they all went out. Did y'all see him? Because I didn't. I didn't see him. When we saw Jasmine, we saw Chris, and that's it. But the crazy thing is, y'all, he just a bitch. He sure is, Ross. Good to see you, boo. Y'all, Ross done made it home. Good to see you, Ross Pat. He ain't there, Jasmine. He's not there yet. And he's not gonna ever be. That girl wasn't his sister. I think he was messing with her. But Jasmine too dumb to see it. I felt the same way. I felt the same way. I think that was somebody that Chris had either dated before or something was up with that relationship. I felt the same way. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Because that girl just all of a sudden disappeared. Nobody keeps Tooka Wooga. She can't say, I'm gonna call your auntie and see if you can stay with her for the weekend. The only person that will keep Tooka Wooga is my dude. And my dude so halfway keep because all he fucking do is cry. I don't think she was his sister either. I really don't. Jasmine don't know his family, y'all. What if you meet your man's family and his mom doesn't like you? Now, you know what? I've seen that too. The crazy thing is, us as mothers, I'm going to speak for myself because I have a son. You know what? I try. I like what he likes. That's what I do. If my son is with someone, I try not to show judgment. And I do that because you have to tread lightly when it comes to boys and relationships. You really do. Because if that boy really, really likes this person or really, really likes this girl and he feel like he see a future with her, ain't no who am I to fight it? I can only tell him what I see. I can only tell him how I feel. And I just leave it at that. Because and a lot of moms don't like the woman just because they feel like they're taking their son away. That's a red flag. Could cause problems in the long run. Not could, would. It would cause problems. If your mama don't like your significant other, you best better believe she gonna cause problems. Because she gonna talk about it like a dog every chance she get. Love Note says, I haven't been watching Jazz. It's official that Hips is gone. Yeah, I think he's gone too. I really do. And not only that, y'all, take notice. Jazz can say what she want to say, y'all. Jazz is happier. Jazz is on cloud nine. It took her a minute to get it together. It took her a minute. But now she realizes The kids are happier, y'all. Because if y'all see that little concert with Amaya, if Chris was still in the house, Amaya would be up there, be so uptight. She'll be barely moving, doing the little things that they do and all the little stuff that she did. It was so cute, but her hair needed to be done. Chris would have her so uptight, and Chris wasn't there, y'all. And that little concert that Amaya did was later in the evening. Chris wasn't at that concert. Chris is a bomb predator looking for victim to use. And he found one. He found him a fool, honey. Nope, the vlog was just hipsy, no hustle, and her remedial ass. Exactly. I don't think that was his sister either. Nope. He hasn't even bought her a ring. Remember when he was going to marry her in 5 years? She was already picking out baby names for her second child with him. Jazz full of delusion. Apple pie, she's so full of it, it's unreal. When he said that he gonna marry her in 5 years, I said, up there, girl, I was scratching at the monitor. I said, Jasmine, you ain't that dumb. I know you ain't sitting up there grinning. You can't be that dumb. This ninja is telling you that he's not gonna marry you. He's not. One thing about a man, honey, it don't take them no time to realize that you're the one for him. If you're the one for him, he ain't gonna take no time putting that ring on your finger. Because he has found the one. Let me tell y'all what I did. I was watching, y'all probably won't watch, then y'all may, if y'all like cooking channels. I watched this couple called Beautiful to Creations. They're in my age group, a married couple. They're married 22 years, but they met when they were children. Life happened along the way. They linked back up in church because they met in church. They linked back up being at the same church after both of them divorced. I tell you what, the show is the channel is called Beautiful to Creations. She make all these pound cakes and different. Let me tell you, so I made some of them cakes and they the bomb, y'all. She do a lot of cooking and stuff. It's like a cooking channel, but they did their how we met, their love story, and I watched it, y'all. They got two parts to it. Now, mind you, it's a big channel. They have like, I think 158,000 or 185,000. They have a lot of subscribers, y'all. Go over there and watch their love story. I'm telling you, it's just so inspirational, and it gives you hope that love is out there, but you gotta let it find you. You can't go out looking for it. Jasmine's problem is she sought him out. Because love will find you. Trust me, I'm a living witness. Love will find you. You don't have to go out there looking for it. You don't have to do that. My husband's mom didn't like me at first because she thought I high yellow and stuck up. After 3 months of us being together, she loved me. Exactly. Lali. Oh, shit. Lali. I tell you guys, it's crazy. You watch her channel, Ross? Love and Happiness, and got a truck and Jazz money. Wow, he got everything he wanted. He got everything he wanted. You can tell when you see a real couple in a loving relationship, and they wasn't that at all, and they're not gonna be, because Jasmine loves him more than he loves her. You cannot love a man more than he loves you, and Jasmine does, and she gives him her all, and he gives her nothing in return. Well, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here because it is midnight for me, and I got to get myself together so I can get out of here and get to work on time in the morning. Let me see. Stacy, she sounded dumb. How could I act when he asked me to marry him? I lost it. Jazz says things that high schoolers do. Jazz, Chris, Hannah, and Phil have never been married. Now I know why. And you know what? Apple pie, they never will. Thick thighs. Michaela said, what is high yellow? You know, I'm going to let you tell her what it is, thick thighs. He wouldn't even buy a car seat. You know he ain't buying shit. And you know he ain't gonna buy no car seat. He ain't buying no ring, honey. Good night, Nerly. Good night, my love. I'm happy you came. Being an African American with fair skin. Light bright. That's high yellow. Well, y'all, I gotta end this live stream. I love y'all to life. Thank you so much. Thick thighs and pretty eyes 70. Thank you so much. Love note. Good night, babe. I'm glad you caught alive. I love you. Thank you so much. Stacy, thank you so much. Yes, she's a certified dummy. Indeed she is. Yeah, McKenna. Good night, Roz. I'm gonna say good night to y'all. I love you all. Thank you so much for meeting me over here in Chocolate City. We're gonna I'm gonna do another live. Y'all, I think the lives are good. I do my videos too. The videos take me longer because I gotta edit and I narrate the videos and all that. So let me know if y'all like that. I can still continue to do that along with my lives. So y'all let me know what y'all want. I'll put it up on my community tab. I love you all to life. Ronette, good night, my love. Mahala, good night. Ross, good night. Good night, everybody. Love note. Stacy, apple pie, love and happiness. Good night, Lolly. Lolly Africa. Oh, there you go, my love. Lolly Africo. Africo. Good to see you, boo. Thank you for being here. I didn't even see you. Thank you, Lolly. I love you. All right, T. Wilson. All right, you guys. I love you to life. And I'll see you next time in Chocolate City. I'm going to drop a video sometime tomorrow. I'll put it up on my community tab. I love you all to life. And I'll see y'all in Chocolate City tomorrow. Good night, y'all.